This is the cold email that changed my entire life. Not because it was brilliant, not because it was clever, and definitely not because I knew what I was doing at the time. In fact, when you see this email, you're probably gonna think, that's it? That one simple email led to an opportunity that completely altered the trajectory of my business. And the reason it worked had nothing to do with the copy. And honestly, it took me almost 10 years to figure out the real reason it worked. And once I understood it, I built an entire system around it, a system that's generated tens of millions of dollars in sales. So before I show you the email, there's one thing you need to know. It's not the email that matters. It's the thing behind the email. I'll show you exactly what that thing is. But first, here's the email. All right, here it is. The exact cold email that changed everything for me. Just look at it. Nothing fancy, nothing viral, nothing special. It's almost boring, right? Subject line? Basic. Opening line? Straightforward. Call to action? One sentence. This email should not have worked. I've written 10,000 better emails than this. So why did this one lead to a meeting that turned into a deal, that turned into a relationship, that turned into a major turning point in my entire business? That confused me for years, because if you judge this email on copy alone, it's a 6 out of 10, maybe. But something else was happening behind the scenes. Something I didn't understand until long after the deal closed. And once I discovered it, I started using it with every email I've ever sent since. And here's where things get interesting. So if the email wasn't anything special, why did it work? Because 3 things were happening behind the scenes. Things I didn't even know about at the time. And each one made this email almost impossible for him to ignore. Let me show you. 2 hours before I emailed him, someone on his team was researching tools just like mine. 2 hours before. I didn't know this, but timing beats talent every single time. His company visited my website 4 times that week. Not 1, 4. So when my email landed, it didn't feel cold, it felt familiar. Someone on his team downloaded a resource that same morning. Downloads are massive intent signals that most people, they overlook. But here's the strange part. Even all of that, it still doesn't explain why he replied to me instead of the 50 other people emailing him that week. And the real reason, it surprised me because it was something I had completely forgotten about. 2 weeks earlier, I had left a single comment on one of his LinkedIn posts. That's it. Not a DM, not a pitch, not some personalized opener, just a single comment. He didn't like it. He didn't reply. He didn't even acknowledge it. It vanished into the feed, or so I thought. But when he saw my email, my name felt familiar. Familiar names get opened. Unfamiliar names get ignored. That comment, just 15 seconds of my time, made more impact than any personalized line. But even that isn't why the email changed my life. The real reason, it's much bigger. Quick 20-second pause. If you want my templates, the exact follow-ups, the deliverability checklist, and everything I use, I put it all into a free playbook. It's called the Cold Email Playbook. The link's in the description. Grab it now and follow along while we finish the system. And if you want verified leads to power your cold email campaigns, go check out UpLead.com. All right, back to it. This email didn't work because of one message. It worked because there's a system behind it. Because when I checked my logs years later, I realized this wasn't the first email. This wasn't the last email. It was the 3rd email in an 11 email sequence. And the only reason email number 3 hit, the only reason he was on my radar was because he was on a precise list of 80 accounts. The only reason he replied was because intent was peaking. The only reason he opened was because my name was familiar. This wasn't luck. This wasn't magic. This wasn't a copywriting skill. This was a system. Here's the twist. The email didn't change my life. I built a system that made luck unavoidable. Most people, they sit around, they wait for the right opportunity. I built a machine that manufactured opportunity. I don't rely on luck. I increase my surface area for luck until something has to hit. And once I understood that, I stopped obsessing over writing the perfect email. And I started obsessing over building the system behind the email. A system built on clean data, buyer intent signals, perfect timing, multiple follow-ups, familiarity, consistency, volume, precision, reps, and patience. The email was just the spark. The system is what changed everything. All right, if you made it this far in the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much. And here's a special gift for you. I wanted to give you everything in one place. The cold email scripts, the follow-ups, the deliverability tricks, all of it, right? That's why I built the Cold Email Playbook. It's no fluff. It's just what's worked for me and my team after sending 100 million million cold emails and generating $30+ million almost entirely from cold email. And it's yours 100% for free. The link's in the description. And if you're looking for reliable leads to make all of this work, that's where UpLead comes in. It's what powers every campaign we send. You get verified emails, mobile numbers, and buyer intent signals, so you're not guessing who to target or wasting time with bad data. You can give it a try free at UpLead.com. If you got value from this video, it means so much to me if you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be posting more videos just like this, breaking down exactly how to make money with cold email. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.